excited for finals week?
Yeah!
Still some people, that's amazing. You know, finals week is the end of a semester and the beginning of a new semester. Speaking of ends, you may have heard that SeaWorld is making some changes. Has anyone here been to a SeaWorld show before? Yeah. Well, you may have heard that SeaWorld is canceling their live animal shows. They're done. They're done. No more killer whale performances. But I think there's a question we should be asking ourselves. If the killer whales aren't going to be performing at SeaWorld anymore, where are they going to perform? Huh? Think about it. I mean, once the headlines come out, killer whale unemployment skyrockets, I think we're going to look back on this and realize this was all a very big mistake. See, one of these days, you're going to be walking down Center Street and you're going to see a whale out there on the street corner with a cardboard sign, "We'll flip for food. Every sardine helps." This is serious business, and the consequences don't end with SeaWorld. Okay, Barnum and Bailey has also announced that they're canceling their live animal shows. With all these live animal shows going down, I'm just scared that one day we're going to wake up and they're going to cancel Sesame Street. How awkward would that be? Can you imagine having that conversation? Elmo, I hate to break this to you, we're going to have to release you back into the wild. It's been a good run, but we can't care for you anymore. And yeah, it's just a mess. But a word about this show. You may have noticed it's called the Best Of Show, and you may be thinking to yourself, it could be a Best Of Show if it's improv. Well, get ready, because I'm about to explain the joke, so it's going to get at least twice as funny. It is improv, which means that it is all made up, so the joke is that it's ironic. This really is, yes, that guy gets it. And see, I don't even know what games we're going to be playing until I look at this list. Much like the Bible sitting on Donald Trump's nightstand, it has never been looked at and never been touched until this very moment. So here we go. So I want to hear you give a big practice cheer, because that's how we're going to call the players onto the stage. Let's hear that cheer. Do give your best shot. Yeah! I think we can squeeze a little bit more enthusiasm. So I'm going to, on the count of 3, you're going to give your loudest cheer. We're going to call those players onto the stage. 1, 2, 3. All right, very good. Players, take your seats, and without further ado, introduce yourselves to the audience.
Kevin, Jason, Alan,
Scott,
Doug, Joshua. I'm Tanner and I'm single.
All right, let's give it up for our players. Okay. There's a very important phrase, which is players to the front. When I say that, I need you to give your loud cheer again and call those people up to the front. So for our first game, we need all the players to the front. This is the game of What Are You Doing? So we're going to have our players form a line. Okay, and for this game, we're going to need 2 letters. So let's get someone's initials. You, sir, what are your initials?
J-A-Y.
J-A-Y. Okay, let's go with J-A, just to start off. J-A are your letters. Players, are you ready?
Yes!
What are you doing?
Just anteloping. What are you doing?
Juggling accountants.
That's 1. That's 2. You guys keeping track of this? No, that's 3. That's 4. Hey, how are our, I didn't pay attention in accounting class.
What are you doing?
Jousting your mom.
Oh, too slow. Sorry, Jason. Doug is going to take your place. Let's get another 2 letters. Any 2 letters that are in your heart at this moment that you would like to see.
R.
RB? Not bad. RB? RB is in boy. Okay, not to give you any hints. Players, go.
What are you doing? Ravaging bilgewater. What are you doing?
Rashing bravely.
That's right, poison ivy.
What are you doing?
Running backwards.
This is easy.
What are you doing?
Rib beating.
Let's get 2 more letters. WT. Why not? Those are great letters. WT are your letters, players. Are you ready?
Yes! What are you doing?
Wallaby tasting?
I'm sorry, Wallaby!
What are you doing?
Weird tarantula!
Oh, that is so gross.
What are you doing?
Wasting time. What are you doing?
Weapons transaction!
Well, here they all are. That'll be $40 billion.
What are you doing?
Wild trying?
I'm sorry, Jason. That wasn't wild enough. All right, let's get 1 more, 2 more letters, initials. Somebody.
DAJV.
You, man. What are your initials?
MG.
MG. Great letters. MG. Are you ready?
Yes!
What are you doing?
Mind grazing? What are you doing?
Magnet grandma!
Come here, Grandma. Where you at? Oh,
What are you doing?
mild gravel.
Oh no, that's too harsh.
What are you doing?
Marshmallow grinding.
Didn't even know this was possible.
Hopefully we'll all learn something valuable from that experience. Our next game, we're going to need Alan, Josh, and Scott to the front. This is the game of buzzers and bells. This is an improv classic. In this game, our 3 players are going to be acting out a very normal scene. And if they say something I don't like, I'm going to go, "Ah," and they have to say something completely different. And they'll keep doing that until I hear something I like, at which point I say, ding, ding, ding. And that's how it works, very simple. So to start off, let's get a suggestion for our players. What is a location that would be a great place to take your finals?
Olympus.
Mount Olympus. Let's just go with Mount Olympus.
Yeah.
Mount Olympus. Buzzers and bells, Mount Olympus. Players, are you ready?
Yes!
All right, Spencer, are you ready for the big heist?
Yeah, I know. We've been preparing to steal Zeus's medallion ever since we were kids.
We're no longer kids anymore, Spencer.
I noticed. Farther away.
On Josh.
I noticed. I mean, my muscles are enormous. Yeah, you're not a jerk anymore. Well, I stopped living with my parents yesterday, so am I an adult now? Yes, I know. He's got children out there. We should steal them too. Ding, ding, ding.
I'm so proud of you, Spencer. We've upgraded to kidnapping, not just larceny. I think that's the right word.
Yes, well, conveniently we were hiking the mountain while discussing. And look, I found the medallion.
Look, I found the medallion.
Look, it's a child. It's a child holding the medallion. Oh no, a giant chasm. However, will we cross? Ding, ding, ding. I brought the grappling hook, but I think you're too big for it.
I know. I'm no longer a child either, Spencer. I've only gained 300 pounds. I've only gained 500 pounds. I've only become pregnant 3 times at the same time, even though I'm a man. Now that I think about it, why are we kidnapping babies?
You wish to cross the chasm?
Yes! We wish to cross!
Well, first you must pay the blood of 5 goats. First you must hold on to him and dance like a child. Okay! But you have to get on my back to do so.
Okay, but it's only gonna work like this. Oh, you without me, Spencer. There's the first one. Yeah, he's ugly. You can take him.
Everyone's so much bigger than me.
So I got a question for someone in the audience who does not live under a rock like myself. The Olympics are this summer, right? We're having the Olympics this summer? Well, good, because our next game is a little game by the name of Slo-Mo Olympics.
Yeah.
And for this one, we're going to need Doug, Alan, Kevin, and Tanner to the front. So in this game, we are going to have two players who are going to be competing in a very serious, non-serious event, and we'll have two commentators giving us the play-by-play of what's going on. So basically, we need a suggestion for an everyday, mundane task.
Flossing! Packing lunch!
Packing lunch! Packing lunch is great. I wish we'd take it more seriously than we do in our society. Players, your suggestion is packing lunch.
Packing lunch?
Packing lunch.
All right.
Are you ready?
Yes! Oh, all right, old-timers. Well, thanks for tuning in to ABC Central 7. We are about to see the National Lunch Packing Olympics. I'm so excited to be here today.
I'm John Johnson. This is my first time on TV, and I'm so excited to be here as well.
We can tell. All right, now moving on. Our first contestant is Mr. Jeremy Johns. And he's pretty cocky, and I hate him. Our second contestant, I didn't read my punch cards. I don't know his name.
Oh, it's right there. It's Peter Peterson. I have my cards in alphabetical order.
Oh,
I'm prepared.
I heard he has a secret move called the lunch packer.
It does exactly what it's supposed to.
It doesn't sound very secret, but let's get the game started. Oh, and here they go. Oh, now this is more like it. They're slow like me.
Now, if you notice specifically, Peter Peterson is opening up the Ziploc bags. It's a big one because he has a big sandwich in mind.
I can't wait to see that kind of sandwich. Maybe we'll get to see him use that not so secret sauce move.
Oh, it's coming. I know it.
Oh, and he's wrapping it with wrapping paper. And now he's opening up a jar of pickles. That sounds like a gross sandwich.
It's very important presentation. You have to understand that.
Oh, but look, on the left, we've got, he's actually chopping off his fingers into part of the sandwich. Now, it's a bit controversial, but back in my day, those were the best kind of sandwiches because you could only make so many of them before you bled to death.
Now, if I understand the rule, you're only allowed 7 fingers, so we'll see how many he goes with this year.
Yep. Well, it looks like the standard 7, which leaves him 2 fingers to give wet willies and to ziplock the zips.
Oh, he's taste testing all over his face.
Now,
He likes it.
Well, it's because there's lots of iron in your blood, you see, and it makes you strong.
Oh, if you look right now, he's grabbing the fire hydrant. It's very important for softening the bread.
Yes, it's
a chainsaw fire hydrant.
Now, why can't you just simplify things like they used to be?
No, there's an app for that. You've never seen that?
I don't know what your apps mean. Back in my day, it was stuff that just have abs.
Well, literally, he's drenched right now, and he's putting him on the sandwich.
Oh, looks like he's going for the arm sandwich this time, but because he had to one up the finger sandwich.
Well, last year he had the knuckle sandwich, so he's just adding on to it.
This is just insult to injury.
Oh, he's cutting off his legs.
It's sacrificial sandwiches.
Now this is just getting repetitive. If you ask me, back in my day, there was originality when you made a sandwich. You didn't just keep chopping off limbs.
No. There's the Ziploc bag. It's the signature move.
Oh, there's this. Oh, that's so original.
It's coming. It's slowly coming.
Oh no, he missed. Now it's off track. He's gonna have to go back and fix the that's the most frustrating part of Ziplocs. I have to pass like four or five times. And it looks like he got it this time, and he's using it as a pillow so his competitor will fall asleep on the job.
Well, that's very kind, but he's disqualified.
I tell you what, I fall asleep on the job all the time.
Because he's disqualified, I think we have our winner!
Well, that was awe-inspiring, and let's get on to our next game. This is one of my personal favorites, split environments. For this game, we needed Jason and Tanner to the front. Up here. Let's get them out. Bye-bye, Jason and Tanner. Okay, so, well, they are gone. We're going to pick locations for them. Each of our players is going to be in a different location, and he's going to live and interact with that world and not know where the other person is, but they're going to give each other hints and see if they can figure it out. So, first of all, let's think of a great place that you would love to go on vacation. I really like, describe Area 51 to us.
Area 51?
Is that where the aliens are?
Yeah, that's where the aliens
Okay.
and the secret government experience.
Okay, that's a good place. Secret government experience, aliens, Area 51. Good. Now let's get another place, maybe a place that's a little bit different from that. Like a beautiful serene. What was that? Iowa. Oh, high school. High school is really good, actually. Okay, I like that. So, on the count of three, we're going to call our players back in. 1, 2, 3. All right, our players now know their locations. Players, are you ready?
Yes!
Hey. You're not supposed to be here. I wish I didn't have to be. Well, it's real, so.
Yeah, so let's get going. Don't want to be late.
Oh man, I don't want to kill you.
Okay, calm down. We'll be okay. 3 more weeks.
Do I not get a break?
Not at BYU.
I was supposed to go on leave.
Oh, well,
All right, just follow me, okay? Look, I've got security access, so.
Oh, where'd you get that?
They give one to all
You
of
took it
us.
from her desk?
Well, we have to see we need her card to see the good stuff.
the lost and found.
Call it that? So, there it is,
Oh, man.
People thought they were ordinary things, but,
I knew they were monsters.
yeah, pretty much. But, they're... You brought friends with you?
Yeah? I guess?
This is getting out of hand, okay? I mean,
Yeah? Tell me about it.
okay, my GPA is dropping like a rock. Okay, listen, you need to give me your cell phone.
No way.
Yes, wait, you can't have those in here.
so you can't take it away.
Doesn't matter!
Trying to take my cell phone. My dad is a lawyer.
If photos of these got out to the public, the rumors would be confirmed.
And think of how much money we could make off of those answers.
Well, listen, we don't need a third Nicolas Cage movie discovering the secrets of our government.
Okay, all right. Let's see if you know where you are yet. Tanner, where are you?
He's in the testing center.
Oh, kind of, sort of. We'll give you a little more time on that one. Okay, resume.
Now, come, we should probably go before, who comes and we both get suspended. Or worse, expelled.
Okay, well, the general's not here, and since we're in between elections, Obama doesn't care, and the rest of them are all crazy,
Okay.
so no one will believe it anyway.
Common Core is a thing. It's a thing now. And we just have to be okay with it.
How did you know about the Common Core?
This is responsible for all the technological advancements in the last decade. It's not ours. We borrowed it.
I know we have to put it back before Mrs. I can't even pronounce her name.
Okay, let's try it again.
The teacher's lounge?
Oh, really close.
The principal's office.
No, not that specific, more general. We'll come back to you. Jason, do you know where you are?
Are you in the under Hoover Dam and Transformers? And they're studying Megatron?
Most as well. We'll give you one more try, okay?
Things are really, it's hard because we get dehydrated because it's hot, and we're out in the middle of nowhere, but we have such great secrets. More than 50 of them.
That's great, but at this point I'm kind of just worried about passing geometry.
Oh, okay, well, we can teach you. Put this helmet on.
Oh, the thinking cap.
Yeah.
Okay, one more time.
Public high school.
Yes! Jason, where are you? Well, those were challenging locations, but I knew they could pull it off. For our next game, we're going to need Alan, Doug, Jason, and Josh to the front. This is a special little game based after one of your favorite reality TV shows, Survivor. In this game, our players are going to act out a normal scene. However, at the end of each round, we need to choose one of those players and vote them off the island. And then the remaining players need to reenact that scene, including all the vital parts, without that person. So, yeah, let's go ahead and we'll get a suggestion for a play that you wish that someday put in Broadway. And actually, I'm going to ask for the suggestion back here, because I've been favoring this part of the audience because I can hear it better. A play that you wish Broadway would make.
Jefferson.
Tarzan.
Llamas and hats.
Fires in the Savannah.
Llamas and hats. Okay, we're going to take llamas. We're going to simplify it to llamas.
Llamas?
Yes. Players, your suggestion is llamas. Are you ready?
Yes!
Agent Johnson, the president needs you to come out of retirement. He can't do it without his favorite llama herder.
But I've retired to just farm them domestically.
Darn it, man, I used to respect you. The guy they have now is totally crazy.
Oh, we should go fix that.
Yeah?
Let's go!
Okay.
You see, they're my favorite! I can pick you up!
Whoa, put him down, put him down!
No!
That's really rude. Let him go.
But now they're free!
They should be free!
Well, Johnson, if you're not going to come out of retirement, we're going to have to go with Plan B. Dr. Llama.
Llamas! Llamas!
No! Just because a llama does not mean I am not a man. And more of a man than you at that.
Do you think that's better than leaving me in retirement?
No, but it was all we could hope for and afford on the government salary. Oh great, he's eating grass.
Please! Fine, I'll come back!
Thank you! Wait, you told me I could have a job and stop eating literally the ground! I'm sorry, but this is how it has to be.
Oh, we don't need to do that, we just need to tag it.
Sorry. Be free, I guess. Back to unemployment.
Sacrifice llamas now?
No.
Yes?
Put it down! Put it down!
Okay, that is the end of that round. Let's get our players lined up. Now we're going to vote one of them off the island. The person you cheer for loudest, we're going to kick off. So cheer loud when you have the person off. I'm going to hold my hand above their head. That is your chance to cheer. Is it number 1? Is it number 2? Is it number 3? Is it number 4? Number 2, you are off. I'm sorry, Doug. You've sung your llama song. And now our remaining 3 players are going to reenact that scene with all the vital components. Players, are you ready?
Yes! Oh, just the mail. They want me to come out of retirement? The president needs his llama herd? I don't know if I can do that. But it says the new guy is nuts! Llamas! Llamas! I like llamas! You must be their new guy come to kill me. I can pick them up by myself! No, you have to stop. You're insane! No! Okay! That was easy. But they're free now! Free to roam! Yes, free is good. Unlike that one Dr. Llama I used to work with. Yes! Llamas! No, just because head llama does not mean body llama, you should know that. After all, I trained you. Well, I have no choice. You guys are both pathetic. I'll come out of retirement. But wait! I don't want to eat the ground! No, I shouldn't. I'll just tag you. Be free! Fine!
Sacrifice llamas now? Yes? No! Yes? No! Next? Yes?
Okay, that is the end of round 2. It's time to vote again. Time to vote again. Same rules apply. Cheer for the one you want off. Is it number 1? Is it number 2? Is it number 3? I think it's actually number 2. The cursed number 2. Don't stand in number 2 spot next time. Okay. Players, are you ready?
Yes!
My supervisor's gone. I can stop acting crazy.
I'm son, I can pick them up! It's just me, your father!
Oh, I heard that.
Have we infiltrated the llama base so I can get this stupid llama head off of my head?
Yeah, can I just kill this llama now?
Fine, llamas must suffer. Just go over there. Look, they're trying to bring somebody out of retirement, but we can't have that. If we get that, then there will be a guy who actually knows what's going on.
I'm just gonna kill him.
Okay, we're going to do this one more time. Believe it or not, this is going to be a one-man band. Get ready to vote for the person you want off by cheering. Is it number 1? Is it number 2? Okay. Alan gets to do what we never let him do in practice, which is end the scene by himself. Alan, are you ready?
Yes! Dumb dad won't let me kill llamas. Well, I'll show you, llama. I love you. Let's kiss.
Much more than you ever wanted to know about llamas, but we are moving on to a wonderful game that you may recognize. This is a game called World's Worst. We need all our players to the front. Okay, so we're going to pick a topic, and these guys are going to make hilarious jokes about the world's worst X. So why don't we start off with a profession, a suggestion for a profession. World's worst chef. World's worst chef. Chef.
Oh wait, they're supposed to be edible?
You ordered llama soup? Here's your llama. It tastes real good. Llamas.
Okay, let's get a suggestion for a world's worst life event. Name a life event.
Bar mitzvah.
World's worst wisdom tooth. Wisdom tooth. We'll keep it at that. World's worst wisdom tooth. Could be removable.
I didn't pass school.
Wisdom tooth, am I gonna win the competition? No.
Alright, we'll roll your d20 to see if you have enough charisma to use the wisdom tooth. Nope, okay, you can't use them now.
Go to school.
Our next game is another one of my personal favorites. I know it's after St. Patrick's Day, but wouldn't you like to hear an Irish drinking song? I know I would. Let's get Kevin Allen, Scott, and Tanner to the front, please. Everybody, please give it a hand to our sound guy, who's also our piano guy. Thank you, Jason. He's multitasking. You'll notice he has a keyboard there to do sound and a keyboard to play notes of words and music. You like boards? He is bored. Okay. Yeah. All right. So for the Irish drinking song, we need a suggestion for a life event.
C-section.
Dying.
Driver's license. I like driver's license. So you may have seen this game before. We take the suggestion for life event of a driver's license. Our players on the spot are going to make up a beautiful song that will teach you how you should get a driver's license. It's going to rhyme, it'll make you laugh and cry, and I think we're about ready to go. Piano Man, are you ready?
Oh, I-de-di-de-di-de-di-de-di-di-di-di. Well, I turned 16, so I got my license.
I wanted to drive.
I didn't have hair in my license. I went and bought a car, but I had to take the test.
I almost failed it.
But I killed all the rest. Oh, I-de-di-de-di-de-di-di-di-di. So I've got my license now.
And I got into a crash.
And then the cop said, Sonny, hey, let's have a bash. So we threw that party.
Right in the prison.
And I was so sad. And I missed him. Oh,
Now I've been let out.
I got my car again. I am a free man. I ran them all over, but I saved my girlfriend and ran into a Dover. Oh, so if you get your license, first buy a car and go on a rampage.
Go really far.
You could make the headlines, you could make the cash, then you'll go away.
Hey, I've got a rush.
Oh, those are exactly the directions you have to follow to get your license, at least here in Utah, I mean, from what I understand. Oh, Utah never does. All right, well, now that we've had that, we're down to our last game of the first half, but this is a real gem. It's the game of story. I need all the players to the front. Okay, so think back to your childhood, and I want to hear a suggestion for a book that you were never read, but might be entertaining to hear.
The Ominous Playground.
The Ominous Playground.
Alice in the Asylum.
We will do The Ominous Playground, because I think that has a lot of potential, and I'm going to be the director of the story. So, players, are you ready?
Yes!
went down the slide, again and again, until he realized the slide was not ending, but going on forever. And losing his mind, he thought he was.
You see, this was the ominous playground, situated somewhere between reality and all of the candy that Jeffrey ate just before going to.
I thought I would never see this place again, but he had no choice. He had to come back.
To reality. He had to find life and meaning. He had to find other little kids his same age
as him. But unfortunately, he was too attached to all the candy that he had just consumed. It was
consuming him as well. He found that he couldn't stop down the slide, but luckily there was a big
thug waiting for him.
That sounded like fug. That's not a word. I'm sorry. No, not in this playground. Okay, so what's the name of chapter 2?
Finding myself.
Finding myself. Wow, this sounds deep. I am interested to hear how this goes.
Jeff just kept on going down and down and down and thought that he might as well do some introspection.
Ding! But wait! Another person on the monkey bars. If only he could reach her. He had no choice but to go
yell Marco and
jump off the slide at one full swoop.
But alas, she did not know Polo. She was mute. It was sad. So sad he started to weep.
Okay. That I need to be grateful for my
friends that are trying to save me. But they just wouldn't come. It was just
terrible. So terrible as the slide.
Duh! Kept letting him fall. But
he found an end. There was blackness all around him. He
didn't know where he was or what he was
doing, so he decided that
he would instead
look into his mind's
eye.
Oh, it was mind's eye. I'm sorry, Jason, you are out. That's what they all say.
You know anything about lore?
All right, let's, you know what? I'm feeling like we should skip ahead to the appendix and find out what's in there, okay? We'll come back to chapter 3, but I want to see the appendix right now.
1. Title. 2. Chapter
1. 3. How mind's his eye?
I'm sorry. He kept talking after I held down my hand. Let's go back to chapter 3 after that fun diversion. What's chapter 3 called? The Swing of Hope. The Swing of Hope. He's found himself. Now he needs to get to the Swing of Hope for some reason.
Wait, what's a what? Swing of Hope. Swing of Hope. Oh, Jeffrey hoped to swing on the Swing of Hope someday. It was a legendary swing, and the mute girl had told him about it.
Or she had gone mute. Obviously. Anyway.
it was about time that he met up with his fiancée, the little mute girl. So he decided to wander through the darkness.
He went through
until
the
he found
opening
her.
and
There
he
she
saw
was,
light.
next to him
Light
the
of
whole
hope.
time.
There was no swing.
She was swinging on the swing, and he grabbed onto the chain and did that cute little thing.
Where you pull him back
and you then jump off of it and go on your belly and do the Superman thing.
Sorry, we had end it twice. So,
it's a mythical
all right, we're winding down. We're going to get down to one player. Let's hear a title for chapter 4. We've been on the magical stuff.
She speaks.
She speaks! Oh my gosh! We've been waiting for this chapter.
Jeffrey turned to her
What he had really wanted to say since they were children. He had loved her voice, and
it sounded like flowers and Skittles. He knew the one way to have her speak again was to find the mythical
creature that has been long foretold.
By all the...
Forgot the old unforetold. Farewell, Josh.
It's a fug. It's a cool creature, the fug.
The Fug? Oh, that could be the name of the next chapter, The Fug. They just found it, okay. Let's find out more about this creature.
The Fug. It also smelled like flowers and Skittles.
So
he brought the girl who was mute to the Fug.
The girl
He placed her on top.
That
She
didn't
rubbed
want
the
him
head.
anymore.
So
She wanted Jeffrey instead. Jeffrey knew this was his moment, his chance. But unfortunately, the Fug was not happy with him and was far mightier
than he was. So
he made up his mind that he would instead
jump inside the Fug's
mouth
and eat the Fug from the inside out!
The mythical creature stood no chance against Jeff and
his life! Because they got married between
the times that the Fug was strong